The 3-0 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it. Deep down the line. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Sanchez, base runner at first with one out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Digging in for his second at-bat, Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. And that retires the side. Yankees get a... And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Set to deliver the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
No, he's in there.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
I got 2-1 to count.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. On deck, Carlos Santana. Fastball in there, 3-2. Freeman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down out there. And the run is in to score from second. It's 4-2.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs and looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having...
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, Jason Kipnis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. 1 there. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Indians forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Indians 4 and the Yankees 2. Leading off the inning, Gio Urshela, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. One and 2 now.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there, made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is on the ground, is short, could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and how about that double play? Wow. 2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Into the box now, Brad Miller. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland.
The designated hitter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Miller, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brad Miller becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. CC Sabathia, a lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 52, CC.
Now the first pitch from CC. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone. Ready now, Leonis Martinez. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Sabathia into his motion. Here's the 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Hit hard up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. 0-for-2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Giancarlo Stanton now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1-for-2 to this point. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. First delivery to him on the way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the 2nd ball. On a line, that's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Luke Voigt. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Skied into straightaway right. Luplow moves over, and that retires the side. Jonathan Holder gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 56.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Takes this the other way to right, and there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Well, that's just the case here where you got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5 he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hit.
Now batting, Tyler Naquin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Right side, but it's well foul. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I got to count 0-2.
Plawecki stands at first with 1 out. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Oliver Perez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. That's off the end of the bat, foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. The 3-2 one more time. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put. Fourth in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. To his left, Freeman. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Perez. 2 away.
Now batting.
And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Digging in once again, Gio Urshela. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Luplow has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, still down by a count of 4-2. Santana. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Jason.
Ready once again, Jason Kipnis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Riding in once again, Brad Miller. Ball one, taken just off the inside. Swing and a liner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Indians go down. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Brett Gardner. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So striding forward now, Miguel Andujar, who can really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Straight up, Kipnis onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Gardner is off at first with 2 away. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter, or he's setting him up to go down and away.
And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Here's a look over to first.
Oh, he's in there.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting it?
Oh, he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. 4-2 the final score today. First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Gardner. Line shot to first, and there's one away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. He'll try again. Again 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
So a full count now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he lays off. Off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away. Standing in, Aaron Judge. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
2-0 now. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Hit sharply on the ground, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Here's the 1-0. Lifted in the air to center field. Naquin's under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Stepping into the box, Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Gardner. He's there and records the first out. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Fouled off. Severino has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, that's not an easy thing to do. Inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses. 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Still no score. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, Luke.
First offering on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Bieber, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
To 2-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Luplow shading to his right. 2 down.
Batting in, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Line toward the gap in left center. Bowers is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So now Carlos Santana. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Santana.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball.
2-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can. Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. The 1-2. It's a fastball that misses. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Brad Miller will be next. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Brad Miller stands in as he looks at a called strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. 0-2 the count to Miller.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Now another 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Gregorius has it. Off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Indians go down 1. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 away, time for a check of the American League Central Division as you get a look there at where the Indians find themselves in the race. Stepping up to the plate, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Luplow giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So striding in, DJ LeMahieu. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Liner towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half. Digging in now, Jordan Luplow, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jordan Luplow is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. The 0-2 once more. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the catcher Kevin Plawecki. Strike taken up in the zone. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Aaron Judge, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Time now for the Indians' Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Again, a 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight. And that will be the versatile Tyler Naquin back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have his lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Full count. 3-2 to the Indians DH.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
Count still full. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. The next 3-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Left side, but well foul. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And the slider gets the call on the inside corner. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Luke Voigt is retired to kick off the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. A ball and no strikes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And that's in there. 2-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Naquin's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Gregorius at second with 2 down. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Comes set. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
A pause. And the 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count remains 2-2. Now another 2-2. And another foul ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. 0-1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away. That's a pitch you can.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And they take the lead. It's gone. Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Miller, a native Floridian, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed the second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 8.
At the plate, Jordan Luplow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here it comes on 0-2.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jordan Luplow is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. The 0-1 on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But this will land untouched. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at bat. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Plawecki looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. This one's flared off to the right side. Judge will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First offering on its way. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
The right fielder, number 99.
So digging in now, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
1-1 the count now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's another 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Drilled down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the... Zach Britton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53.
First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And we'll call up our Indians leaderboard to show you that his total ranks in 3rd best on the squad. No balls and a strike to count. And it's fouled away. From the stretch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Set and the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by-in for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Ramirez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On its tailor-made to short, 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first down.
The first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. No hits to this point. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now the 2-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Labor Torres.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Line drive to center field. Naquin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batter, the shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's 4 for 11.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
On the ground to second for Torres. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping in, Brad Miller. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
Got him to go down swinging there. Brad Miller becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. Gregorius fields it cleanly. Yeah, close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Tyler Olson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Aaron Hicks. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. A curveball hit right back at him, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Roy, we've seen one power pitch.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Naquin is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Grounded to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here now is Jake Bowers. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Adam Ottavino will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Tyler Naquin. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he's certain.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to hand. Comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here at the top of the 9th. Here's big Aaron Judge. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Judge leads off second with nobody out. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Hit sharply on the ground. And there's 1 down now.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
No strike.
That's 2-0.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But not on time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
The first baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Luke Voigt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throwing to first will be in time, and the Indians have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me.
About set for baseball now on the Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And we are
Leading
set
off
for
tonight for the
baseball
Mets,
here this evening.
The designated hitter.
Here's the first
Number
pitch to
6.
him. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 4 home runs, and 25 driven in. Endujar fields it cleanly. On to first, and they get them both. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Well, even though these 2 teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Mets go down quickly. Mets 0. Yankees coming up. It's crosstown action on Major League Baseball, the show. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees,